Hello, David here. This video is mostly for newbies to the van life community. I hear people talking, actually I see posts sometimes on some of these Facebook groups for van lifers where people are wondering about where to park to sleep, and they're concerned about being stealth, hiding, not letting anyone know that they live out of their van. You see this van behind me? That's my home on wheels. Been living out of it for over 5 years. Notice how it's parked. I'm not parked correctly. See, it's like I'm not pulled into the parking space the normal way. I'm actually taking up 3 parking spaces. See the blue sign back there? It says Walmart. But whether I'm parked at a Walmart or parked somewhere else in a parking lot, I oftentimes park the way I'm parked here. You notice the tires, they have some spots on them. Well, from the size of this video, you may or may not be able to tell they're actually handprints. A couple little girls, a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old, were painting one day and they wanted to play. They got the urge to paint my tires and I allowed it. It's kind of noticeable. So here's the point. Stealth. Is my van stealth? Am I hiding the fact that I live out of my van, that I sleep in my van? Nope, not at all. Am I being harassed by anybody? Nope, not at all. So now the circumstances might be different for you. Kind of depends on karmic energies sometimes, I suppose, what you attract, what you don't attract. But I don't hide the fact that I live out of a van. I live out of my van by choice. I don't have to live out of my van. I've got money in the bank. I've got a good paying job. I've got good credit. I'm stable. I just choose to live out of my van. And I don't hide it. So now, I'm rambling. But the point again is, you don't have to be stealth. If you don't want to hide, don't hide. Just let it. You don't have to make it known. You don't have to go around broadcasting to everybody, hey, I live out of my van, I live out of my van. Or you can if you want to. It really doesn't matter because it's your lifestyle. Do whatever it is that you choose to do. Don't worry about what others think. Don't worry about what others say. If a police officer happens to be inquisitive, he pulls up, he flashes his lights, or he shines his light in one of your windows, or he knocks on the window, or he knocks on the door, he wants to have a conversation. He just simply wants to check you out. No big deal. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, no big deal. I've never had a problem. People sometime in the past, not so much now because I kind of like there's a few spots I go to on a repetitive basis. So my van has become known. I guess I've become known. And they just kind of like let me be. But whenever I was traveling in times in the past, I'd park in a new spot. Sometimes a police officer who had never seen me before would knock on my window, shine his light in the window. I'd get out, have a conversation with him. I'd let him look at my driver's license. I'd let him run my tags, whatever he wanted to do. A couple of them even asked me for my cell phone number. Hell, I gave it to them. I didn't care. A couple of them even asked my social security number. They're cops. I don't care. I give it to them. I ain't have nothing to hide. What happened? Nothing. They usually just say, go back to sleep. The one time I got checked out at, I was in Jacksonville Beach, the city of Jacksonville Beach. I parked in a Publix. A couple of the Publix workers saw me park, saw me get in the back of the van and not come out. So they called the police. They didn't want me there. Okay, so the police came over, talked to me. I talked with them. We had a pleasant conversation. They let me know that in the city of Jacksonville Beach, it's illegal to sleep in your vehicle. Okay, fine. Thank you for telling me that. Did they arrest me? No. Did they give me a ticket? No. Why? Because I was pleasant with them and they were pleasant with me. What did they end up doing? Say, well, you can't sleep here for the night, but and they pointed toward the city of Jacksonville. There's a difference between Jacksonville and Jacksonville Beach. Pointed toward the city of Jacksonville and said, there's a bridge over that way. If you cross the other side of the bridge, you'll be in the city of Jacksonville. And in the city of Jacksonville, it's perfectly fine for you to sleep in your van. This happened back in many years ago. I don't know, 2000, 2005, something like that. Whatever year it was, I don't remember. A long time ago. But they told me where I could go park to sleep. They're very pleasant. So again, stealth or not stealth, don't worry about it. You don't have to hide. You don't have to live in fear. Just be comfortable living your van lifestyle. Travel if you want to travel. Stay local if you want to stay local. Ask permission? No, I've never asked permission where to park. I just park. I figure if somebody doesn't want me there, they'll let me know, and then I'll find someplace different to park. I've been doing this, well, over 5 years this time around, all accumulative, going back to 1979, the first time I lived to have a van, probably 15 years all combined, maybe more. I never really added it all up. But anyway, I rambled on long enough, been over 5 minutes. Thanks for listening, and hope you found this to be somewhat beneficial. Relax, park where you choose, don't hide, just enjoy your van lifestyle.